Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to ChriswithaC. Hope you are doing well. Thank you very much for joining me today. Right, okay, Traxxas Slash, guys. Don't think I've ever run around Garth Park and decided to come up here. I have, as you can see, got a new set of tyres on here. Now, I've done a few videos on these. These are from AliExpress, as you can see, Tovo tyres. So I'm pretty sure that's Toyo. Epoxies, so obviously proxies is what the real tyre would be, but I've used these on the rally car. I've used them on the about ST ST 2.0, and they've been really good actually, to be honest with you. And we came up here last time with the Rustler Ultimate, and I wanted to see, I know this car runs well, alright, so I wanted to come up here and just see how this car runs. Garth is full of leaves and quite slippery at the moment. I've got a new battery I want to try out, this Onyx 6900 stock LHB battery. Plenty of power in these apparently, by all accounts. 150C. I had this given to me, and yeah, quite excited to try that one out, because by all accounts they are pretty powerful. As for the car, all I've literally done is just clean it up, guys. Did check the mesh on the gearing, obviously because of the issue with the Rustler. Shocks are out of tune. Car's had a clean. I am using a JX EcoBoost 21 kilogram servo, and as you can see, I've got a fan on top of the ESC just to keep things nice and cool. Running a metal spur. Last time I noticed there was some wear on the drive shaft, so these are brand new drive shafts right the way through. Just basically a bit of maintenance and setup, not a lot really. It's using the larger battery strap as well, so all it is really is just running it. I'm going to, first of all though, going to be using this 8000 mAh 100C battery from Z's. The reason behind which is that is what I was running up here with the Rustler Ultimate, and all I want to do is just see how the car performs, to be quite honest with you, because the Rustler was, I wouldn't say it was terrible, but it was a bit lackluster for the way I like driving my cars. And oh, by the way, there is a metal motor mount on here as well, so that is something I'm probably going to upgrade to on the Rustler. I'm still using the stock handset, I'm still using the stock ESC, and still using the stock motor. Still using the Traxxas TQI system as well. I haven't really got a problem with this. Let's turn the car on. As you can see, we got steering. That JX servo is definitely making a difference. Nice and fast, and plenty of power in there. Now, BEC wise, with it being Traxxas Electronics, will be at 6 volts. So nothing major to call home about, but yeah, at least I suppose when I do upgrade to a different ESC, it's going to feel like a totally different car. Right, okay, let's give a car a quick run. Let's take my glasses off. So I've been quite looking forward to this up here. Yeah, definitely got more poke. Yeah, definitely. It's actually pulling a wheelie uphill, so interesting. Right, bring it back down. It's been lovely all day as well. Oh, no, wind is caught it again. Tyres seem to be quite grippy. Let's take it down. Yeah, it's definitely a lot pokier than what the Rustler was, guys. Oh, no, that to me, again, sounds like an issue. Here we go. Let's just check, because that doesn't sound good. That doesn't sound good at all. Right, that's slipper, guys. It does look like I'm going to have to cancel this one. Right, bear with me 2 seconds. Right, okay, so what we had to do, guys, is basically I jammed the screwdriver down inside and pushed the car forward to tighten up the slipper. It's actually come loose. Good thing is, nice and easy fix. We can still carry on running, and the sun is coming back out, so there is a little bit of hope here. In some ways, the slipper clutch, as much as people don't like them, they're very simple to work on, and generally, if you've got a set of screwdrivers, you can 9 times out of 10 tighten the slipper clutch up just by using the nut that comes out with the gearbox, just to kind of jam your screwdriver in and off you go. But it's not ideal, it's not the best way to do it, but if it gets me going again, happy days. Right, let's go again. There you go, we have got drive again. Okay. The Slash is definitely faster than what the Rustler is. So now I'm hoping that I've made some changes to the Rustler, and that will actually make a difference next time we bring it up here. What I do like though is obviously with these 3S cars, they feel very agile around the smaller areas here. 2 seconds. Yeah. Right. Sorry about that, guys. Call came through. Yeah, these 3S cars, perfect for the kind of park bashing like this. Been very happy with this and the Rustler, and even the rally car in the area around here. Just basically nice and easy to use, nice and light. You don't particularly have to worry about banging into things because they're all made out of plastic, and repairing them is nice and cheap. So I'm able to get an RC fix, enjoy the vehicle, and not have to stress out too much about breakages. Oh, look at that. Nice little slide into that corner. Right. Oh, oh, there you go. Back on his wheels. Car is working lovely. TSM's definitely holding my hand. Let's try this corner like we did with the Rustler. Up the top, brake, and then turn in. Lovely. Very, very nice. I gotta be fair, I think the Slash for me is the better driving car out of the two so far. The Rustler, the rally car around here is absolutely mental. That's probably the best driving out of the lot. Whereas this and the Rustler, I think this is a lot more agile and nimble than what the Rustler is, believe it or not. I just enjoy driving this truck, and when you consider this is not the ultimate version, this isn't the one with all the bells and whistles, it's just a very pure driving experience. There you go, and that slipper has loosened itself off again. Oh my god. Right, let's get it fixed and then get back out. Guys, just to show you what I'm doing here, okay? So you've got this little enclosed tunnel in the centre where your drive shaft is. I think what I'm going to probably do is try to get a another lock nut to go on the end of this slipper assembly, because, well, this is, as they would say, subpar. Don't like the fact that obviously I've got to take it apart all the time, but hey ho, it is what it is. Take the cover off like so, get myself a screwdriver, jam that down inside there, and just literally wind it on until this slipper tightens up. Is it a perfect way of doing it? Far from it. Will it get me out of the proverbial? Fingers crossed. I have 2 battery packs, and I'll be buggered if I want to go home with them fully charged again. But that's twice now I've come here with a Traxxas. Cue the comments, I know. And yeah, something's happened where, tell you what, let's go like this. One in there, one in there. Just wanted to tighten up enough so I can actually, I should be alright for now. Maybe I don't put the cover back on for now, maybe that's a good idea. Screws are by there, right, yeah, let's do that. If I've got to bring it back in and tighten it, I will. But oh, like a donkey, I haven't plugged it back in though. There you go. But I will say, what I am enjoying with them is they're very simple to work on. I've had loads of people saying, you know, is it as good as Vortex? Is it as good as this? You know, so obviously at the moment I think Traxxas are looking at their latest rally car, are completely off their heads with the price, I will say that. What they're trying to charge for the cost of that vehicle is absolutely bonkers. Right, let's get back. Yeah, so I've actually got my friend Grim on a phone call by her, and as he just said, a lot of it is to do with licensing. But me personally, I think I prefer to have an unlicensed body, something Traxxas has made, and well, pay about £100 less. Turn it back down. And the thing is, Traxxas, as much as they kind of, everyone goes on about them being plastic and this, that, the other, what they do offer you guys is a very, very pure driving experience. Easy to get on with, easy to drive. You don't particularly have to think about these too much. Parts are cheap, easy to get hold of. And generally, because they do the whole ecosystem thing, a lot of the cars will actually share parts between one another. So hence why it's easy to get hold of things you need for them. Nice slide on that corner, but wheels up, right at the top, turn them around. So far, I will say, these AliExpress tyres though, they seem to be old enough. Bit of brake. Car's leaning in. Very nice. Do I want to change anything on this car? No, far from it. It's just basically just dialing in what I've already got. This was a present off a friend of mine. I want to say thank you, obviously, for it, buddy. Honestly, really enjoying the car. I will say, probably out of my 3S Traxxas that I've had, this is the one that's putting most of a smile on my face. There's just something about it, really, the way it drives. And I think part of it, guys, is a lot of the fun I used to have when I first started the channel was with 3S vehicles. Around here, sliding about in conditions like this, and just basically being down here having a little bit of fun by myself, and being able to collect my thoughts, driving around with something that you don't really have to think about too much. Even if I did break it, it didn't really bother me price-wise, and you know, that's a lot of the appeal with what you're looking at here. TSM's holding my hand lovely on that corner, but there. Oh, nice continuous drift, lovely, and then back out again. Awesome. Check the back end out, power. Oh, lovely. Lovely, lovely. Very, very nice. The only thing I do find a little bit hard sometimes is when those front wheels want to go up and then I go to steer and then nothing's happening. Gets all light in the front there. Oh, there you go. Nice slide into that corner. Yeah, definitely a different driving experience, this. One thing I want to ask you guys as well is there a reason why you would tend to swap them over to the low centre of gravity chassis? You know, I mean, what benefit am I going to get? Nice. And slide around on that corner again there. Power up, hold the drift, back end out, and then power up the hill. Lovely. It is driving great, absolutely great. Awesome. Now I am thinking about putting the centre diff in this one. Taking it out of the rustler, putting the rustler back to a slipper, and actually putting the centre diff into this. But bit of tail out by there, off a wall, then back down again. There you go, hold the drift. Lovely. Fishtail back around. Driving superb. Whoa. Mind the curb. Awesome. I can see why Traxxas have been so popular with this RC, mine. So successful, I think is the word, not popular. And one of the things that kind of surprised me more than anything was how light they are. There you go, and that's LVC. So bring it in, we have got another pack now. I'll check over that slipper clutch and then go back out again. But yeah, very much enjoying this today. The inside of it, oh my god, is filthy. That's not a problem, easy enough to clean. Right, so brought the car back in, guys. Just going to quickly check over the cells to see where they're at. Honestly, really don't have a problem with this car. 3.5, 3.5, 3.5. Lovely. Right, cells are all nice and even. Now, so the battery we're going to be trying out here is this. I can take this out there. There you go. Is this Onyx? It might be a bit kind of over the top, really, for this car, but it's a Onyx. Essentially, what the speedrunners we use. If you're going speedrunning. Normally this would be the battery they're kind of looking at, these in a pair, either if you're looking 6S or then obviously they do 4S versions as well. So it'll either knock the tyres off every time I try to drive it, or it was nice to see that slipper clutch has actually stayed put as well. Or I'm going to run into heat, but it's 150C, whereas that's 100. Obviously, the C rating, guys, essentially is your punch, what the battery will give you in burst, and then obviously you need that as high as you can, really, MAR available to you to sustain the punch, if that makes sense. So MAR is obviously the size of your battery, and then your C rating is your burst rate. So if you've got a high burst rate, you want more MAR to sustain the burst rate, if that makes any sense. Try not to be too technical about it, but you know, there's obviously a better way of describing that, I'd imagine, a more scientific way, but that's how I've got to understand it. Body is filthy. Inside the car is not too bad, actually. I have just given it a quick blowout with the GT powered fan. Tyres, quite impressed. No issues with them. It is slippery here, so obviously wear isn't really much of a problem, but again, because the car is so light, you're not really having sort of problems with the weight of the vehicle pushing on in a corner and weighing the tyres down. So let's adjust the head cam. And so this now is on that Onyx battery. It's the first time I use this battery. Let's see if it feels any different. There's the question for you. So it is a standard LiPo, it's not a lithium high voltage. Well, if anything, it did a wheelie and flipped it over, so I don't know if that's a thing. Right, let's take. Yeah, okay, so it's definitely got more punch. It's now wheeling, so yeah, a little bit of a driver mod, I suppose. Up the hill, get a quick turn of the steering wheel, back down again, brake into the corner, hit the slide, and then slide down at the bottom again, spin them around, to the opposite lock. Lovely. It's funny, guys, a little bit of inside info for you YouTube boys. Every time I put a Traxxas video up, I get a big show of thumbs down. And to be honest, guys, if you're that petty to put a thumbs down on a video, I don't care. I like all RCs. No, let's get that straight. If I was being a snob about things, I wouldn't be out here playing with stuff like this. Or I would, you know, I'd be looking to go out and play with only, let's say, armour cars or only Traxxas cars. Or I like all RCs, and that's that. But yeah, as I say, it's funny because I seem to get more thumbs down on a Traxxas video than anything else, which is fine. I understand people, you know, not particularly fans of said brand, but if you don't want to watch it, don't watch it. That's up to you. What you don't realise, guys, for the ones who are actually putting thumbs down, is it still acts as engagement on the channel anyway. So yeah, there's that. Right, back over the grass. Whoop. Keeps catching the wind going up that hill. Spin him around again. Let's get it into this corner. Turn him in. Power, power, power. Spin him around on the square there. Back down. Lovely. Lovely. I should really set a course out around here and actually time things, but I don't know. I could see that going terribly wrong, terribly quick. And let's be honest, if you follow the channel, I'm not opposed to having a crash. I still get ribbed now, actually, for my first... Oh! Okay, that seems like LVC. That's unusual. Let's bring it back in and see what the battery's saying. It is the first time I've used this battery, mind. Shouldn't be run down yet, though. Let's have take a quick look. Oh no, I've got a hole in the top of my body. Never mind. Here's what it is. That just means basically then I've got to put a nicer body on later on. Happy days. Let's just take a quick peek. Might be something wrong with the battery, maybe. Right, heads down. No, it's still saying we're on 63%. 3.9, 3.9, 3.9. Is the motor too hot? No, that's freezing cold. Unusual. Very unusual. Okay. Let's unplug it, turn the car back on. It's not showing any signs of a problem with the battery anyway. Might speak to my friends over at Hobby King as well, see if we can get a nice 3S battery to go in here and see how the car feels on lithium high voltage. Maybe do a comparison for you guys. Been having great success with them batteries recently. That car seems to have woken up again. That's really, really odd, that was. And it wasn't a heat issue, that's for sure. Maybe it's a loose wire somewhere. Oh, that is a curb. It's funny though, because a lot of people, when I was talking about obviously the Brushless, people were saying about one of the main things they change over straight away was the servo. I just wish Traxxas, considering obviously the cost of the vehicles, that would be something they would listen to. But I know obviously on the new cars they've now upped the BEC on the 4S Jato, the VXL version, so hopefully in future their cars will now come with the 7.4 BEC, which, let's be honest, is a feature that's been on RC cars for a long time. So right, seems to be lighting the tyres up quite nicely again. It's like making it dance, guys, honestly. Lovely and slippery here today. Whoop, lost the back end there. Oh, no, see, now it seems to have gone back into some sort of low voltage state there. Could be that this battery hasn't had enough conditioning, maybe, I don't know, maybe it's... I can't see the ESC pulling enough amps out of this battery to be stressing this, considering that battery is meant to be for speedrunners. So this is a little 3500 motor in a light car, and don't know, probably, if you're lucky, 60 amp ESC. I don't know what the actual specs are. Turn the head cam down again, let's check that battery. But overall, happy with the way the car's running. Red lights, so it does indicate to me LVC. And yeah, it's showing 3.8. Unless I'm missing something here, guys, I don't know. Let's try that. I've turned it back off. All the fans are working. We're definitely not thermaling. ESC is cool as well. Don't know. A bit confused by this, actually. That battery should be absolutely bangerang. Let's try again. All I've done essentially is reset the battery. Yeah, see? Straight away it's going again. I think it could just be the battery needing some conditioning, maybe. I mean, I know my friend who gave me the battery, I'd only run it. Uh-oh, we're upside down. Right, let's go and collect the car. Yeah, like I said, he had only used the battery, I think it was possibly once / twice. So I don't know. See how it goes. Starting to rain here now, so it will get very, very slippery all of a sudden. These GTR shocks, oh by the way, this does have the GTR shocks on here, so the suspension is absolutely gorgeous. Big fan of those shocks. As you can see, it's weird because the car still wants to go. If the ESC does start playing up though, I probably will go on this one, just like the rally car, a 10BL 120 G2. Right, well that's saying it's in LVC again, so I am going to pull it in this time because it just started chucking it down with rain. Let's just quickly check the car. But overall, super impressed. Very happy. A lot of fun. And I can see why these are popular. Completely different experience to how it was the other day with the Rustler. The Rustler unfortunately did kind of let me down in a big way. But I'm pretty sure we have got that sorted out now. Oh, hang on. Sorry, guys. Just realised camera. Right, let's just check this. Where are we at? 3.7. So, you know, it's kind of nearly there. So, without further ado, obviously I'm going to call that one a day on that battery as well. But, tyres, happy. AliExpress. £20. I think it works out roughly around about, I think it was $22 or something stupid. But they work very well on this truck. And alright, granted we haven't had a lot of traction here today, but they didn't seem to want to balloon too much either, so that's definitely a good thing. Battery, yeah, see the battery's not even feeling warm either. Give it a quick clean out, shall we? And then obviously we can carry on talking. Let's just give it a shake. Always like to give the car a little clean off before I take it home or put it in my car these days. Because my wife, bless her, went in the back of the car after me having the car for a few weeks while I was going out taking all the RCs out, and essentially every single bash spot I'd come home from, I brought a load of muck into the back of the car, so yeah. There is that. Does need a proper blow off when I get back though, by the looks on things. But overall, very, very happy with the truck. Slipper clutch, probably going to look at a way of tightening that down properly, maybe by adding another nut at the back end of the slipper. Or even maybe get the centre diff for this. But if I can just tighten the slipper down, I'd be more than happy, I think. Yeah, I do like the Slash platform, and obviously all the different variants come off it. I understand obviously some of you guys might not, but that's cool. You know, these videos are essentially me recording my journey through the hobby, my findings, and if I find anything along the way, things I can talk about, or tips and tricks to show you guys. That was always the plan for me, and not essentially become a reviewing channel or an influencer. Was just basically to go out and have some fun. That was literally it. Enjoy the community, enjoy the cars, and get out. But you know, it doesn't bother me about buying a second-hand car or nothing like that. It's, you know, some people would only buy brand new cars. That's up to them. You know, more power to them if they can afford it. Me personally, don't know. I do like finding little bargains. Granted, I've been quite lucky recently. You know, obviously, I've had a few really good friends actually donating cars to me, which, yeah, I'm quite surprised. Obviously, this was one of them, funnily enough. So very, very lucky boy, very lucky boy. I want to say a massive thank you to the guys who do support me like that from time to time. You know, I'm very grateful, guys, and I don't take anything for granted. I want to say a huge thank you to you guys, obviously, for watching all the videos at the moment, guys, as well. All the likes, shares and subscribes go on the channel. Well, you know, I say it over and over again, it's a bit like a catchphrase. I'm very, very humbled, grateful to have you, and, you know, thank you very much. And guys, if you've not considered subscribing, please do. It genuinely costs you absolutely nothing, and that means the absolute world to me. Again, catchphrase. You know, is that my catchphrase? Don't know, maybe, possibly. But yeah, I've got another video coming up soon, guys. I don't know which way I'm going to do the videos. I have got a tutorial coming out on the Lossy Pro Moto, so you might see this before that, or vice versa. Yeah, let's get some of this mud out of there while I'm talking to you. There you go. It's funny, because my friend Grummy's actually taking his rally car to tarmac spot on the Rebel base. So yeah, 3S tracks this weekend. It's fun trucks. I like them a lot, and if he doesn't get on with it, we end up buying it back, maybe, possibly, I don't know. Let's not tell him. Shh, quiet. Yeah, huge thank you, guys. Please check the box for more videos. Hope you enjoyed the video. Stay awesome. Catch you later.